Hello everybody, it is Plumbop. Today we're gonna be making some Sims from The Parent Trap. My favorite movie of all time. It is just the best movie. And after this video, I'm gonna be posting the house that I built for them. Hopefully if I can finish it actually, because it's like humongous. I accidentally built it like way too big. And so the first sim that we're making is Meredith Blake, the evil stepmother to be in this film. Iconic, you can't forget her. I think she turned out really cute, but obviously I'm not the best Sims maker, so take all of these with a grain of salt because obviously they're not going to be exact or even anywhere close. They're just what my brain could think of. Most of it is like outfits I tried to get pretty exact, but I think she still turned out really good. I spent so long looking for outfits, like pictures and outfits for all of the characters without having to rewatch the movie, you know, like 20 times. And let me tell you, there's like no pictures of this movie online except for like a few pictures of their outfits and stuff. And I had to like look forever for them. I probably should have just watched the movie at that point, but now we're working on the dad, which is, I forget his name all the time, Nick Parker. He turned out okay. He kind of looks like the kid from like, you ever seen the movie Dumpling? He kind of looks like the love interest in that movie. I don't remember his name, but that's who he reminds me of. It's so hard to make Sims that have details on their face. A lot of the characters in this movie had dimple lines, like a wrinkle almost right there, and they don't have that in The Sims 4, so it was really difficult to make it look like anybody. And I don't use a ton of custom content, just the right amount, you know. And I try my best on him. I'm not good at making male Sims at all. It is always a struggle. Oh my god, bro had a top hat on. Oh my god, wait for his swimwear, it's so funny. I made it his suit that he wears to like the hotel because he falls in the pool, and I thought that was so funny to me. Oh my god, I should have given him a scar like on his eyebrow because he gets like a cut on his eyebrow from that scene. I tried to make every outfit kind of like a scene from the movie. I think I gave Hallie a riding outfit that when she goes and rides horses with her dad before he tells her that he's gonna marry Meredith. And now we're making Elizabeth James. I'm not exactly happy with how she turned out, but I still think she's a cute sim. And that's all I was really going for. Also, I could not find a picture of her eyes up close, so if this color is still wrong, I'm gonna be mad. They do not have enough short hairstyles in The Sims 4. Especially curled under hairstyles. This is like the closest I could get, and it was still too long. Same with Meredith. She has like curled under blonde hair, and I obviously didn't want to give them the same hair because then it would be confusing when I actually play as them. Even though I think I split them into 2 different households because that was what made the most sense. I also plan on building like the camp. Well, not all of it, but like a big section of it. The camp scene in that movie is like one of the most nostalgic scenes, like tie-dye girl, the prank war, and when they like first realize that they're sisters and twins. It's just so good. And the iconic scene of like the Oreos and the peanut butter. I still have never tried that. I wonder if it's good. The only character I did not make while making this create-a sim was the grandfather, because I didn't have enough space because I made the dog, and I was like, the dog is a little bit more important to me. I had to make Sammy, he's so cute. And it was so hard to find like all those straight across neckline like dresses a lot of the women wear in this movie. And it was such a struggle because I didn't want to use custom content because I wanted it to be like downloadable for the most part, like still usable. Even though those pants I'm using right there are custom content. Don't look at that actually. Close your eyes right now. I also noticed in the movie there's a lot of like monochrome outfits, which is hard to find in The Sims 4 because that's not really in style, I feel like. Like, she has like a whole monochromatic like jumpsuit, not jumpsuit, what is it called? Like, just a suit, I guess, for a woman with a skirt and everything. And they didn't have like any like blazer shirts that had the same colored shirt underneath, so it was a struggle. And now we're making Chessie, which for the longest time I thought her name was Jessie, but for some reason it's Chessie. I don't get the name. But either way, I think she's turned out my favorite because she kind of looks similar to the actress who plays Chessie. I also gave her the Parker last name because in my brain I like to imagine that Chessie is Nick's sister. And then I also like to imagine that Martin is Elizabeth's brother. I don't know why, but I don't know their last names, and there's not, I looked online, there's not really information what their last name is. I almost did not make Martin until a few days later I realized that I didn't make him. So initially I made Meredith, Nick, Elizabeth, Chessie, and the twins. And that was all I made. And then I was like, I have to include Martin if I'm including Chessie. And so I was like, well, if I'm including that, then I need to make the dog. Okay, now we're getting on to the twins. Here's Hallie. I like how her hair turned out. I wish they had a lot more simple styles that are short, because I feel like a lot of little girls don't have super long hair. I'm not exactly happy with how the twins turned out, but I mean, it's Sims 4, there's only so much you can do to make it look like an actual child rather than like what a Sims child looks like, because I feel like they all look the same no matter what you do to them. And I feel like the red hairs in this game are so bright. Like, none of them look like a natural red color. Oh my god, for this outfit, I kind of got their outfits mixed up. I think she's supposed to be wearing pants and then the other girl is supposed to be wearing the skirt. But either way, it still looks cute, I think. And this is her riding outfit. And now we're on to making Annie. I couldn't find a hair that had a headband because she's like wears a headband a lot. Her outfits, it was so hard to figure out like what is going on because her outfit is so 90s, if not older than that. Now we're on to Martin. I think he turned out funny. He looks pretty similar to his character in the movie. But also the funniest part is when I was like going to give him swimwear, he was already wearing a Speedo, like from that one scene when they're at the hotel. It's so hard to find a good variety of suits that like made sense for him because there was so many that looked good but none of them that were like exact, and it really like messed with my brain. And now we're making Sammy. He's just a very basic golden retriever. And he turned out so cute. Okay, well, that was the Create a Sim. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it so much. And I hope you enjoyed it, and don't leave me a hate comment because I'll cry. Okay, bye.